I roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Aura Upgrade presents the dark side of boss lady culture.
A version of success modern women are being sold every single day. Wake up at 5 a.m., be productive, be fit, be attractive, be emotionally strong, make money, heal your trauma, drink matcha, journal, build a business, stay feminine, stay disciplined, stay unbothered, and somehow smile through all of it. The internet packaged exhaustion into an aesthetic. Now millions of women are silently drowning while calling it boss lady energy. And the scary part? A lot of women don't even realize they are burned out anymore. Because hyper-independence started feeling normal. Now don't misunderstand this video. Ambition is not the problem. Financial independence is not the problem. Wanting success is not the problem. The problem begins when your entire worth becomes tied to performance. When rest feels guilty. When softness feels unsafe. When asking for help feels weak. When your nervous system is permanently stuck in survival mode. But social media calls it discipline. This video is about the psychological side of modern boss lady culture nobody talks about. The side hidden behind productive routines, luxury aesthetics, motivational reels, I don't need anyone energy, because some women are not empowered. They are emotionally exhausted in expensive outfits. How boss lady culture became a personality. Somewhere along the way, being constantly busy became a status symbol. Resting started looking lazy. Slowing down looked weak. And women especially began feeling pressure to prove themselves non-stop. Not just professionally, emotionally too. Modern women are expected to earn like they don't need support. They are expected to heal perfectly, look beautiful effortlessly, stay mentally strong, never appear needy, never appear emotional, never appear lost. It's like society forgot women are human beings, not productivity robots. And social media amplified this. Because online, the boss lady image performs extremely well. Perfect routines, perfect apartments, perfect outfits, perfect productivity. But cameras rarely show panic attacks, loneliness, nervous system burnout, emotional numbness, stress eating, crying alone after acting strong all day. The algorithm rewards performance, not honesty. So many women started building brands before building inner peace. The rise of hyper-independence. Now here's where it gets deeper psychologically. A lot of modern I don't need anyone energy is not confidence, it is self-protection. Many women became hyper-independent because of bad past relationships. They faced disappointment, betrayal, emotional neglect, unstable relationships, and have been underestimated. So the nervous system adapts. It says, never need too much, never rely too much, handle everything yourself, stay in control, don't be vulnerable. And from the outside, that can look empowering. But internally, it can become emotionally exhausting. Because humans are not designed to permanently operate in emotional armor. Strength becomes heavy when you never put it down. Some women aren't resting anymore. They are just collapsing privately between productive moments. The performance of being unbothered. One of the biggest internet trends right now is the idea of being cold, detached, unreachable, emotionally unavailable, too focused to care. The so-called Sigma female trend. Not to say all these traits are bad, taking unnecessary pressure can be counterproductive. And yes, boundaries are healthy. But emotional suppression is not the same thing as healing. A lot of people online are performing indifference because vulnerability feels dangerous. So now we have entire generations pretending they don't care, they don't feel lonely, they never get hurt, they're always thriving. Meanwhile, anxiety levels are exploding because pretending all the time is psychologically expensive. Imagine carrying a heavy mask every day. Eventually, your face gets tired. That's what emotional performance does to the nervous system. And social media accidentally turned personality into branding. People don't just ask, "Who am I?" Now they ask, "How do I appear?" That difference changes everything. When productivity becomes self-worth. This is one of the darkest parts of boss lady culture. Many women no longer feel valuable unless they are achieving something. If they rest, guilt appears. If they slow down, anxiety appears. If they're not productive, they feel behind in life. So even relaxation becomes optimized. Productive hobbies, productive healing, productive self-care, everything becomes another performance metric. And eventually, the brain forgets how to simply exist. You'll notice this in small moments. Feeling guilty while watching a movie, checking emails during meals, inability to relax without stimulation, constantly thinking about the next goal, tying self-esteem to income or attention. The body may be sitting still, but the mind is sprinting. That's not peace, that's survival mode. What real power actually looks like. Real power is quieter than the internet makes it seem. Real confidence is not constant proving, constant posting, constant hustling, or constant performance. Real confidence is internal stability. It's being able to rest without guilt. It's being successful without making productivity your entire identity. It's having boundaries without becoming emotionally cold. It's knowing your worth without needing to advertise it every 5 minutes online. The strongest people are often the calmest people in the room. Not because life is easy for them, but because they are no longer trying to win approval through exhaustion. That changes your energy completely. Practical ways to escape the toxic side of boss lady culture. So, how do you escape this mindset without losing ambition? Stop glorifying exhaustion. Being tired all the time is not a personality trait. Burnout is not proof of importance. Your nervous system is not a machine. Build self-worth outside achievement. Ask yourself, if nobody applauded me for a week, would I still feel valuable? That question reveals a lot. Let yourself be human again. Not every moment needs optimization. You do not need to monetize every hobby. Heal at lightning speed, or become a better version of yourself every second. Sometimes peace looks ordinary, and that's okay. Separate confidence from performance. A confident woman doesn't constantly need to prove she's confident. There's a difference between being powerful and constantly trying to look powerful. One comes from inner security, the other comes from fear. Create a life that feels good off camera. This is important. Some people build lives that look impressive online, but feel emotionally empty in private. Don't build a lifestyle designed only for spectators. Build one your nervous system can actually survive in. The internet taught women how to become impressive, but many women are still learning how to become peaceful. And peace is not weakness. Rest is not laziness. Softness is not failure. You do not have to earn your worth through constant exhaustion. You are allowed to succeed without destroying yourself to prove you deserve success. Because the goal of life was never to become a perfectly optimized machine. It was to become a fully alive human being. And maybe the most powerful thing a woman can do today is stop performing strength long enough to finally feel free.